Good morning. Here is today's outfit. I am wearing some pants I haven't worn in a couple years from New York & Company. They just have like some black, I guess, checkering on it. This top is from Old Navy. I got it a couple of weeks ago. I'm wearing these suede wedges that I've worn many times before and a silver watch. And that's pretty much it. I was going to wear a necklace, but I don't have one that goes. So I will talk to you guys on my way to work.
Chevrolet Traverse has got all the technology you've ever wanted in a vehicle, especially with safety features, the adaptive cruise control. What about the forward collision alert with following distance indicator? Look, get your local SoCal.
All right, now it's 7:30. I should have been leaving a little bit earlier, but I am officially at the point in the school year where it is just a real challenge for me to get out of bed. So my goal was to get out of bed by 5:30. And that ended up being 5:45 or 5:40ish, not quite 5:45. So this is my last week before spring break. It might prove to be a very busy week because we have open house on Thursday. So Monday through then is going to be just heavily focused on making sure everything is done and put up. And then I think on Wednesday I've been in contact with the photographer for Scholastic Teacher magazine, and there's a good chance that he or she is going to be coming to my school on Wednesday to take pictures for the write-up in the magazine. So if that's the case, then I really need to have my room open house ready by Wednesday. So that's exciting and nerve-wracking. I mean, I don't really know what to expect. But that might take a day away from me having to get my room together, because if they're coming on Wednesday, then I really just need to have the room ready on Wednesday. On top of that, I have a dentist appointment at some point this week. I think I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. So, but the good news is since the week is going to be super busy, I have a feeling that it's going to go by really fast. And if the week goes by really fast, then that just means spring break is going to come that much quicker. I don't have any big plans for spring break. Eventually I will get to the point in life where every break that I have, I'm going on some extravagant vacation. I'm just not there yet. I don't have any plans. Because up until a couple weeks ago, I thought I would still be going to school online, so I really didn't make any plans to do anything. And B, I just have some other financial things I want to take care of before I spend money on going on vacations. So I don't have any plans. I'm just going to relax. Hopefully I'll get to hang out with a friend here or two, but I'm just going to enjoy the time off. And that's pretty much the bulk of my plans for spring break. My birthday falls somewhere like at the tail end of spring break, so I'm still working on organizing something to do with my friends, and it'll probably just end up being dinner or something. And I think my family and I will do something because it's also my mom's birthday. So that's what the plan is so far. As far as this weekend, I spent a good portion of my weekend just lounging around. It sounds bad, but I just really have had no motivation to get things done over the weekend. Like, I've just wanted to rest and relax, and so I did that for the most part. I worked out over the weekend. I edited the vlog that went up on Sunday, and went and got a manicure. Here's my new nail color. You can't really see it because it's sun, but it's kind of like a yellow orange. And then I did a little bit of work on this presentation that I was voluntold to do in a very nice way. Our school has to present to the board on April the 12th, and every school does this in the district. Either one year you present to the board on some specific area about your school, or you have to decorate the boardroom. So if you guys watched my vlogs last year, the school I was at last year, we had to decorate the boardroom for the month, and I don't remember what month it was. But this year, the school I'm at is in charge of giving a presentation where it's just kind of like your time to brag about things that your school has done. And so the principal thought it would be fun to include like a video component And I promise you I did not volunteer for this. I just was sitting in the teacher leader meeting, and I think I was even trying not to make eye contact with her because I had a feeling she was gonna suggest something. But she saw me and then thought, oh, let's have LaTanya put together a video since she's so tech savvy, is what she said. And I really don't think I'm tech savvy. I just have work to figure some things out. So anyway, it's just going to capture the year of our school since this is our first year. So I need to collect pictures and or video from teachers and parents and kind of put that together in iMovie. I haven't gotten a lot so far, and I really would like to have this done before spring break, or a good portion of it done, so that it's not something hanging over my head during spring break. So I sent out an email last night begging for more pictures, and I have my room mom, Mrs. Bell, who's also the vice president of PTA, had her post something on the school's unofficial Facebook page asking for pictures specifically for the first day of school. So hopefully throughout the week I can kind of be working on that, because I would just like for that to be done. But that was the most productive thing that I did all weekend, and I honestly don't feel guilty about it. I think it's just that time. I think teachers are tired. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one. I've watched a couple other teachers on YouTube mention the same thing, and it's just that time of year where you just need a break. You've been in it for a while and you're physically tired or mentally tired. So I have been taking my breaks on the weekend. As far as today, we are focused on trying to get as much of our projects done as possible. I also need to give a district assessment. It's a math performance task, which is why I wanted to get to work a little bit early to take a look at that and make sure I know how to get the kids logged on. And then after school, if we get our projects done, then hopefully my student teacher and I can start hanging things up, and then I can leave at a reasonable hour. So that is my plan for today. I will also at some point in the week show you guys the finished product of my living room. What I showed you guys last week was kind of, it was in process. It was in transition. Coffee table wasn't where it was supposed to be. Pillows were strewn about. So now I have put a ring on it. I have committed to the things in my living room. I cut the tags off yesterday, so we know it's official, and everything is pretty much in place. I can't think of anything else that I want at the moment. So I'll be sure to show you guys that at some point this week, so that you can see what ended up happening. So my sister, to all of you that said congratulations to her, she did say thank you. She feels very supported by people that she's never met, but she wanted to make sure that you guys knew that she was very thankful for your well wishes. And that's pretty much it. So as you can see, I've just arrived to school, so I'm gonna go in there, get this math performance task figured out, and then try and check in with you guys later on today. So until then, I'll see you later. Good evening, I'm home and it's 6:30. Genesis is back there whining for some unknown reason. But I just got back from happy hour with Liza, because sometimes you just need a happy hour. I should have vlogged that, and I think I intended to do that, but I got caught up in the moment. So I thought that I would show you guys, now that I'm home and there's still some daylight, what the finished product of my living room looked like with all the shifting around that was going on last week. So here is the couch right here. So I switched out the pillows. So all the pillows here are new. These two striped ones are from Target. I can't remember if I told you guys this. These two, like, I don't know what that pattern is technically called, are also from Target. And this middle one is from Home Goods. And then I got new pillows for this little couch. They're not really fluffed properly. But these two, this one and that one, are new, and they are from Living Spaces. And the rest I already had. And then here it is with the rug. So that is what the living room looks like now. I think I like it. I like the fact that things match, but then at the same time, they don't match. And then here's the mantle there. Pretty much the same. The only thing that I changed is I got this little flower, fake succulent arrangement instead, and I got that from Home Goods. And the books were laying flat last week, but now they're standing up. And then the succulent that was there is now over there for right now. I don't know if I'm taking that back yet or not. So that is what the house looks like now. As far as working and teaching today, we got the performance test started. There's some kids that are done, but quite a few that aren't. And we got some open house stuff done, but we still need a little bit more to go. At this point right now, I mean, I think I'm okay with my room. But you know, we're at the point where it's gonna be what it's gonna be. The hard thing is that this is my first year teaching third in a long time, so I don't have like this treasure chest of open house activities that I'm just pulling from. If this were 5th grade, I would know exactly what I was doing. So this year for me is really kind of like a trial and error to see how I feel. I did get confirmation from the photographer, so that photographer is coming on Wednesday at 3 o'clock to take pictures of my classroom and of myself for the magazine, so that is exciting. As far as what I'm up to for the rest of the night, I had a happy hour. Let me ask you this, does anybody else have this problem? Liza eats dinner very early, like 5 o'clock, and for me that's early. We had happy hour at about 5 o'clock, and I had an appetizer, and it's that weird time of like, is this my dinner? Is this a snack? But it's too big to be a snack, but it's too early to be dinner, and then I'm gonna get hungry early. So I hate happy hour for that reason, because then I have this weird, do I eat another meal when I get home? But I have some leftover protein in the refrigerator, so I will eat that if I need to. So I'm gonna eat if I need to. I'm gonna take a shower. There's Jenny. Let me see. Jenny? No. See. Genesis, people like to see you too. There she is. Say hi. She's saying it. So that's the plan. I'm gonna go upstairs, get comfortable, and then I'm gonna work on this board presentation. I got a little bit more pictures and video from my, not my classmates, some of my coworkers, and then some PTA parents, or parents in general from our school, because I had my room mom post something on our Facebook page, and so I got a few, not hits, but a few responses from that. So I'm gonna go upstairs, try and get some work done, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And that is it for now, so see you then. Good morning, here's today's outfit. Today I am wearing everything I think is from Old Navy. These pants, this top, this cardigan. The only thing that's not from Old Navy are my flats that I've had, and they are on their last leg. This Marc Jacobs watch, and that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to you guys later on today. Hey, it's almost 3:45. I'm actually getting ready to leave because I have a dentist appointment, and I want to go home, let Genesis out, and I want to do a little shopping because tomorrow the photographer for Scholastic Teacher Magazine is coming over, and I feel like that warrants for me to have a new outfit. So I want to go pick up a new outfit at Old Navy before my dentist appointment. My dentist appointment is not until 6:15, which I know is very late. I didn't even know my dentist offered dentist appointments that late, but I had to take it because that was the last one I had available. And this is a rescheduled appointment because I was supposed to go earlier in the school year, but something came up and I couldn't go. So I just need to affix some hot glue to this clip because that has fallen off one of the walls. So my student teacher, Missy, and I have been just not tweaking, but like touching up a couple of things that needed to be fixed for the photo shoot tomorrow because, you know, I want to represent my classroom the best way that I can. So I'm doing that, and then I thought I would show you guys what I was thinking about doing with the photographer tomorrow. So basically what I have to do is I have to pick a few areas of my classroom that I want to feature. Let me put you guys down for a second. Okay. I got that done. So anyway, I have to pick a few areas of my classroom that I want to feature. I thought they picked them, but I need to pick them. And then I have to do a little write-up about each of those areas and what they're about and maybe why I'm featuring it. So I'm gonna show you the areas that I'm thinking of, and if I have time today, I might put something on Instagram between today and tomorrow and maybe ask people if they were in my classroom, what would be the areas that they would want me to talk about. So far, these are the areas that I'm gonna pick. I'm going to definitely pick this area here. just because I think it's functional with the mailboxes, it's organized. These student baskets help me out quite a bit in the morning and just with paper management. So that's one area, and I think I will include this area as well, because when I did the classroom tour and in the very beginning, I was worried about not having a teacher table up at the front. And I bought this little table from IKEA, hoping that that would kind of resolve some of that issue, and it did. And then it just has like calendar, birthday, lunch menu, and the fun facts of the day that I go through. I think I might want to also feature the front of my classroom where I keep a lot of my current picture books on display, because I do read a picture book a day unless something comes up like open house, like they did not get a picture book read to them today, which I feel bad about, but we are in crunch time. We are officially in open house factory, as I like to call it. So maybe that, I just thought of that. But definitely also this area, because a lot of people ask about that. So I want to feature that because that is where, what's happening? That is where I organize my picture books for the month, and I do like how this wall came out. I just think it adds something to the room. Then I was thinking about featuring the library area, because I think this is, most people when they come into the classroom, this is their favorite area. And it is my favorite area too. I do like how it came out, and I think the addition of this bookcase and the fish tank and the cage that one of my parents created for me really added to it. And even though like it's nothing fantastic, I really do like the writing wall and how it came out, especially with these watercolors on. Now these watercolors won't be up for open house, but I'm gonna leave them there because I think for the purposes of the photograph, it just kind of goes nicely with the color scheme of the classroom, so I'll probably leave those. And then this is the area, I just almost tripped, I don't know if you saw that. Then the area that I want to include, but I thought, I don't know if that's necessarily what they want, is I do want to include like my personal work area, because I am very comfortable here. I think, you know, indulging a little bit and buying yourself a nice chair is great, and then buying yourself little desk accessories is great. And it's silly as it is, this is probably one of my favorite areas of the classroom, because I just like that message, just to always work hard and be humble in the work that you do, and make sure you're doing it for the right reasons and not for any sort of notoriety. Notoriety is what I'm trying to say. So that is the plan. I will definitely let you guys know how it goes tomorrow. But right now, I'm gonna go home and let my dog out, and I'm gonna go do some shopping for this moment with the photographer tomorrow. And I think I might stop at Michael's to get some spring stuff to go there, since it's officially the first day of spring is what I've been told. So anywho, I'm gonna head home, and I will probably check in with you guys later if I find a cute outfit, and I will share it with you either tonight if it's not too late, but definitely tomorrow in my outfit of the day. So I'll talk to you guys. I'm home from the dentist. It's just about 7:30 after school. I came home, let Genesis out, relaxed for a minute, ate a snack, did a little shopping for tomorrow, and then went to the dentist. So now I am home. I thought I was gonna come home and cook. I don't know why I thought that was gonna happen, but I'm not. So I'm gonna show you what I have planned for tomorrow. Hopefully it works out. I tried everything on with the exception of the shirt that I'll show you in a second. So I went to Old Navy and got this sweatshirt. So my plan is to wear this white collared shirt underneath, and then one of these necklaces to kind of tie in with the yellow of my classroom. And this white shirt is the thing that I have not tried on, but that's kind of a safe bet to assume that that's gonna fit. Then I got these black pants from Target because I wasn't trying to break the bank with this outfit. And then my thought is to wear these shoes tomorrow. It will be a little bit of a risk because it's supposed to rain. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but you know, sometimes you gotta look. What's more important is the way you look than the weather, and I feel like tomorrow might be one of those days. And while I was at Old Navy, I picked up a couple of other things. So I picked up this long cardigan that is a mix of black and white, and I have been looking at this jacket for a while, and the last time I went, they did not have my size, And this time I went and they did have my size as I try and get this situated for you. But basically it's a camouflage jacket. It wasn't on sale. I typically buy things on sale, but I know sometimes you need to get things when they have your size, especially something that is probably going to be quickly sold out. So that's what I did. So now I'm getting ready to take a shower and eat some dinner that I will not be cooking, and just relax for the rest of the evening. I'll show you guys what my outfit looks like put together in the morning. Fingers crossed that it comes together the way that I'm envisioning it. I'm sure it will. I don't see why it wouldn't, but you never know, because I don't have a backup plan. If that doesn't work, I don't know what I'm gonna do, so we're gonna make that work. So good night. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, so here's my outfit. I think it works. All of this stuff I mentioned last night when I got home. I did buy the sweatshirt a little bit bigger so that I could fit a top underneath. So I think this is going to be what I wear for today's photo shoot. I am also bringing this sweater in case the photographer feels like the print on my sweatshirt is too busy. I don't know. They just told me to avoid wearing checkers or stripes, which I did. And I don't think this is too busy, but just in case he says it's too much, I brought that so that I could just wear this, excuse me, this white button-up top with that sweater. So I think I'm gonna go get a Starbucks because why not? And then I will check in with you guys throughout the day.
Because the denominator is 3 and the numerator is 2, so you have to shoot in 2, and then you have to shoot in 3, 6.
Is there another way? This is the way you did it, and you got the right answer.
Okay, now you have to explain how we use the model to find the answer. So we can see that 3, 6 is shorter because 2/3 is closer to 1 whole than 3, 6 is. So you write 3, 6 is shorter because because 2/3 is closer to 1 whole than 3, 6. Now we'll have to put my initials.
Did you teach already, Sarah?
Yeah.
Are you guys going to offer each other some kind of pleasant goodbye?
Good job. Bye. Good job.
Hi, Jenny. Hi. So,
Trying to get your best,
Video editing.
your good side.
hey guys.
I've missed my Colleen, you'll see.
So I'm here in my classroom. This is the photographer, Eric. Do you want to say hi, Eric? And Jenny's vlogging, so I'm just taking him around my classroom and showing him areas that I like and giving him a little background. So Jenny's just gonna give a little footage. Can you show Missy? I've made reference. That's Missy, my student teacher. So, yeah. I just finished up with the photographer for Scholastic Teacher magazine. He was very, very pleasant. His name was Eric, and I have to admit I was very nervous about it because I just thought it was going to be this awkward experience of me like posing and taking pictures everywhere, but he was super nice and made it very normal feeling. And plus Jenny was here and Missy. Jenny took some footage of me having the photo shoot, so I'm sure I will include that in here if I haven't already done so. And I think she actually got a shot of my student teacher Missy, so you guys got to see her. But it was really nice. Like, he just made it very nice, easygoing, not awkward. So I think the next step is I get sent some proofs of the photos that they're choosing, and then I have to do a write-up of, I think, it looks like about 6 areas of the classroom that I want to specifically talk about and feature, and just a short write-up about myself. And then I guess when the time gets closer, they'll tell me when the issue's coming out. So that's done. I'm happy with my outfit. I think that worked out well. As far as the day, I can't even lie, it was a tough one because we really had to make sure all of our open house projects were pretty much done because the photographer was coming. And it's just been several days now. This is day 3 of a fairly unstructured day, which makes the kids unstructured in the classroom. And it was rainy today, and we're all ready for spring break. So by the end of the day, we were all ready for the day to come to an end. And plus, at the end of the day, I was really trying to muscle through this writing lesson, and it is for the upcoming Wonders assessment. And the writing prompt is asking them to take 2 stories, or passages I should say, because they're not stories, and talk about how the author's viewpoint is similar. already it's very hard for them to identify the author's viewpoint. So just all we got through today was going through this prompt. Let me show it to you. This is the one that I made up. I don't remember if I showed this to you, but it says, how are the author's point of view in Kids to the Rescue and Whooping Cranes in Danger similar? Include information from both pieces of text. We tapped the prompt. We said the topic is discussing the author's viewpoint and how they are similar. The audience, I really wanted to start trying to focus on teaching them that the audience is either going to be formal or informal. So I was like, let's just be straight. Who's going to read this right now? It's going to be your teacher or someone who's wanting to know the author's opinion on these two passages. And it should be informal language, not casual language. And then the purpose is informational or expository. So all we really got through is they worked with their group to come up with some notes from the first passage, which was Kids to the Rescue. And this is where it got real dicey, because when I would say, okay, what is the author's viewpoint in, let's say, Kids to the Rescue? They would want to say things like that turtles are good. And so then I would say, okay, do you have text evidence? And the text evidence they would give would not necessarily be a piece of evidence that proves that the author thinks turtles are good. It was just kind of a fact about turtles. So just getting them to understand there's a difference between giving me a fact and giving me the author's viewpoint. So I tried to help them and say, you know, if I say Miss Robinson's sweatshirt is gray, you don't know how I feel about that. You know that it's gray because I'm telling you it's gray, but you don't know if I like it, if I dislike it, or whatever the case may be. So it's tough because this is just a tough skill for them to learn. And they didn't do very well on this particular comprehension skill on the last Wonders assessment, and it's coming up again on this one. And I know just from what I've heard from the 4th grade teachers that they hit it pretty hard and quite a bit in 4th grade. So I'm trying, but it's hard. It's really hard to be in the middle of a lesson and you just know, like, it's not going well. They're not getting it. I don't know how else to explain it. So I just cut it short, and then we ended the day with Winn-Dixie. So as far as I feel, most of my open house projects are done. We just need to finish the fraction pizza, which I'll show you guys tomorrow. But the superheroes, let me see. Those down there are done thanks to Missy. She worked hard to put those together. Apparently they're very labor intensive. So that was a big thing that we had to get done. Their storyboards are done, but I hid them behind these because I just felt like these would look better for the photo shoot today. But let me see if I can show you one that's finished. Let me show you the one that had the dog wearing the skirt. Where is that? That one I think is number 25. So here it is. I have not read it yet. I don't know what it's about, but there's animals. I don't know what they're doing, but the kids had a good time. They finished it just in time because my free subscription to Storyboard That ended today. So I'm tired. I do have a little scratch in my throat, so I feel like I'm coming down with a little bit of something. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow, so I'm actually gonna head home. But yeah, I'm excited. The photo shoot is done and now it's on to the next step. So as soon as I know when it's coming out, I'll be sure to tell you guys all about it. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope you are doing well as always, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Here's today's outfit. It is raining outside. It's gonna rain all day, and it's open house, and our principal wants us to look professional, so I put this denim dress on that I got from Old Navy on top of these leggings with these brown boots that are old, and just a scarf that I've turned into an infinity scarf, a gold watch, and I busted out some Alex and Annie bracelets. I think I'm gonna go get a tea because I'm feeling under the weather today. So I will see you guys later on today. Okay. All right, it's 20 minutes to 6. I'm getting ready to head over to Jenny's classroom to see her room. But here's our classroom. There's Miss Cahill back there. Hi. We have, at the last minute, decided to put, barbecue style tablecloths on the table because I made these fraction pizzas, or they made them. And we just thought this would be a nice touch. So I'm just gonna give you a look around the room. It looks pretty much the same as what you guys have seen, but I added these tablecloths just so that there was color. So open house has started. The room's open from 6 to 7, but we have to go to the cafeteria right now to be introduced. And that's pretty much it. Missy and I are gonna do open house, and then we're gonna go home and eat ice cream and go to bed. That's what we've decided. Yeah. So I just wanted to check in. I don't have a lot of time to talk, but we also decided to play Italian music in the background. Can you hear it? So I'm gonna head over to Jenny's and I will see you guys later. I'm home. It's almost 8 o'clock. Open house ended promptly for me at 7 o'clock and I came home. Overall, it was a success. I did not get to speak to every single parent, but I do try and make a point to speak to each one in some manner or fashion by either simply saying hello or having a quick conversation with them. Of course, a couple parents will come up and want to know like some specifics about their child, but I try not to get into too much detail because that's not really the focus of open house, and you don't really want to have those conversations while other parents are around. But all in all, I think it was a success. I was pleased with how my room turned out. I did take some footage earlier today, but I was kind of in a rush, so I'm not sure how good it is. So hopefully I'm able to include it, but if not, I'll try and take a little bit tomorrow because it's still somewhat looking the same because not everybody came. But I am very happy to cross that off my list. All I have to do is get through tomorrow, which is a minimum day, because we always have a minimum day the day before or the Friday before some sort of vacation begins. So we will be dismissed at 1:15, and I literally won't be able to do much teaching at all tomorrow because they have PE. Then we're going to do a snake around, which just means we're going to go through each class as a school to see what other classrooms did for open house. Which reminds me, I probably should have had the kids leave their pizza boxes on their desk so that everybody could see that, but there's some left. So we're gonna do the snake around. Then by the time they're done with that, no, we do the snake around first thing in the morning, then they have PE after that. The PE schedule's been changed. Then they will have recess. Then we will have about an hour or so in class together. And then it will be lunch, and then they will go to the library, and then they will be going home, and then I will be on spring break. So that's tomorrow. I'm feeling better than I did this morning, but I still don't feel 100%. But for right now, I'm getting ready to unwind, get in my pajamas, relax for the next hour or so, and go to bed. So I'll see you guys Friday, tomorrow morning, and see you then. Good morning, it's Friday. Here's what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a gray shirt for our school colors, a black tank top underneath, jeans, these baby blue Chucks. This is my new jacket from Old Navy that I got this week, and just this two-toned Michael Kors watch. My watches never focus. And then this necklace here that just has my initial on it. So I will talk to you guys later on today. Hey everyone, it is 2:16. School was dismissed an hour ago. I actually spent a little time in my classroom cleaning up, not my classroom itself, but this pod area that's over there. It had become like a junk pile for me. So I cleaned that up. My student teacher and I have switched the calendar. I need to switch out these books. And I've packed up what I think I need, and I'm going to be going home in just a second. But I did want to show you some books that I bought. I don't know what it's been, but this past month or so, I've spent a little bit of change on some picture books. I just can't help myself. I think because now I have been reading a picture book a day, and the kids really do like it, and I do like doing it because it does reinforce a lot of comprehension skills in a very non-threatening way for the kids. So I want to show you the books that I got from the book fair, and if I can find them, and the books that I bought not too long ago. So some of these books from the book fair were actually donated. So I got quite a few, or not quite a few, I got 3 of these books for my students. So these were the What Was, Who Was series. So I'm sure like a lot of you, when we have a book fair, we can make a teacher wish list, and parents and students can choose to buy some. So I had these on my wish list. So I got 3 of these, which I'm happy about because the kids like them. I bought this one called Bedtime is Canceled. Now, a lot of these that I'm about to show you, I have not fully read it. I just kind of skimmed through it, and I either bought it just because I thought it looked fun, or it ties in with something that I do in class, or one of the fun facts. Speaking of which, you're gonna have to send me a message on Instagram because I think you've done that before. the person that is waiting for the monthly book list, I think I found the flash drive where I have kept them, and you've been so patient. So if you could just send me another message through Instagram and let me know who you are. I think I found this flash drive, and I'm pretty sure this is where I kept it. I'll be sure to send it to you. So I got this one just because it looks fun. Bedtime is Canceled. I got this book about Frida Kahlo. I have at least 2 or 3 books about her, but I just always buy them about her because I just like her. I just find her to be a fascinating person. So I bought this. I bought this one called The Interrupting Chicken. I think I've heard of this before, and I think it is about kind of interrupting. It's a good opportunity to talk about interrupting, whether it's when someone's reading a story or talking. I'm not 100% sure that that's what happens in this book, but I think it is because I feel as though I wanted to buy this before. I bought My Name is Yoon, which is a book I've wanted for a while. My mom bought me this one. I'm really excited about this one. This is called Crown, an Ode to the Fresh Cut, and I just think this would be great for all boys, but really specifically like little black boys, because I mean, he's obviously a little black boy. And just from my experience in the beauty shop, when it's combined with the barber shop, there is a certain kind of cultural experience in the barbershop, and you know, different cuts and all that. So I bought this, which I'm excited about. These two I could not decide between, so both of these I bought. I was trying to be good. Hardbound books are more expensive, and I really tried to pick one or the other. This one I looked at the last time we had the book fair, and I didn't buy it for some reason, probably because I was trying to be good. And I'm not even 100% sure what this book is about. It's just cute because there's a dog in a chair with the book. But I do know, I think this one is a book that we were voting on as a class at some point. I'm not sure, but the district librarian said it was good, so that just made it all the more easier for me to buy it. Then I bought this one. This one I did read a good portion of it. It's kind of a take on fairy tales, where the grandma, she's just trying to knit. I don't know what she's trying to knit exactly, but she's trying to get her knitting done, and she keeps getting interrupted by different fairy tale characters. And from what I gathered at the end of the story, she realizes that all these interruptions by these people were annoying, but she really wouldn't want to live her life without them. So I bought this because I do know I have a fun fact during one of the months where it's like National Tell a Fairy Tale Day or something. So I spent a little bit of money at the book fair. It's fine though, because I figured that's me giving back to the school library. Plus, after contract negotiations ended, we will be getting a retro check with our regular paycheck in April. So I had a little extra money to spend. The other ones I got, a lot of these are through Ramona Recommends, or I saw them somewhere on Instagram. So I bought Anti-Test Anxiety Society, since I teach 3rd and they'll be taking state testing for the first time. Paul and Bernadette, I think I saw this on Ramona Recommends as a good book to use for teaching perspective. This one I think I just bought because it was cute and I liked the image of the little girl on the cover for February. This one is for me to help teach similes. It's called Crazy Like a Fox. This one I've seen all over the place on Instagram, and I knew I was going to get it at some point. So it's the picture book about the 4 women from Hidden Figures. And then Little Leaders, I've seen this quite a bit on Instagram as well. Bold Women in Black History. So these, the last ones I showed you, I got through Amazon a while ago. When I, in one of the previous vlogs, told you I spent about $100 in picture books. That was some of them. So today was crazy. I did squeeze in their multiplication tests. I don't know why my lighting keeps going out. Hold on one second. I don't know. I did squeeze in their multiplication tests for the facts of 3. I did have them finish their wonders assessment. Most of them are done, some are not, and it's just the writing portion. We did the snake around, that went really well. They had PE, lunch, and library. So I'm ready to go home, have a nice relaxing lunch, relax for a little bit. I am gonna take some work home. Normally I'll try and stay late on the Friday before break so I don't have to take work home. But this time around I'd rather just go home and do what I need to do because I am wiped out and I just wanna be in the comfort of my own home. And so that's what I'm gonna do. So I don't know if I'll vlog next week because I'll be on spring break and it's just gonna be a bunch of me relaxing and lounging around. My birthday does fall like at the tail end of spring break, and if I'm feeling really adventurous, maybe I'll vlog that because I think my cousins and my sister have something planned, but I'm not sure. Oh, and then I did want to tell you, I felt so loved. Last night and today, I got some carnation grams from some of my students. So here they are. They have little notes on them, so I plan on saving these. And then I got this little card from one of my students and a gift card from Starbucks because she knows my birthday's coming up. And then I got a card from my students and a gift card from Mrs. Bell, my room mom, that has been very supportive this year, and it is a gift card to Glen Ivy, which is kind of like a spa area or a spa place in this area. So I just felt so touched. So if you're watching, Mrs. Bell, I know I said thank you in person, but thank you so much, so much. It really brightened my day. So again, I don't know if I'll vlog over spring break because I won't be doing anything super exciting, just trying to catch up on some rest. But if I do, I guess I'll see you then. If not, I hope you liked this vlog. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Please share it with anyone that you think would be interested. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And you can also follow me on Instagram. I've never mentioned that. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. I will see you guys soon. And that's it. So